okay? You're probably wondering, Mrs. DePaul, how on earth can we figure this out? But you know that some events happen before other events, right, boys and girls? Yeah. Sure. So today, hands down, please. You will work backwards from a clock to solve a problem, okay? So everybody has 12:4 open, correct? Mm-hmm. All right, if you do, raise up your pencil so I know we're good to go. You can move it around later too, okay? All right, so let's look at the first kind of practice problem, okay? Is it going okay? Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the first practice problem. Katie, can you turn off the lights, sweetie Katie? All right, so here's 12:4. What's this right here? What are we looking at?
A clock.
Clock. Giselle, what are we looking at? Thank you for raising a quiet hand. Clock. Eric's family wants to arrive at the movie theater at 2:30. I think he went to go see that new movie Dumbo. But I'm not positive, but I'm just guessing. What time does he arrive? James.
2:30 p.m.
Table 1, what time does he arrive at the movie theater?
2:30 p.m.
Table 4, what time do they arrive at the movie theater?
2:30.
2:30. 2:30 a.m.?
p.m.
No. p.m. p.m. It takes them 30 minutes to travel to the theater. So what I want you to do is in your math notebooks, I want you to write at the top of your page, 2:30 p.m. When you are done, hold up your pencil. When you're done, hold up your pencil. Omar's ready, Nikki's ready, Maddie, we got a few more. Table 3's almost there. All right. So it starts they arrive at 2:30. It takes them 30 minutes to travel to the theater. All right? So what I want you to do is after where you wrote, let me get mine. You can move it, sweetie. You have 2:30 arrive, correct?
Yes.
How long did it take them to get to the theater? So 30 minutes of travel time. Write that down. If I'm writing, you're writing. Okay. How long did it take them to get ready? Eric's family arrived. How long, Alex? 15 minutes. If I'm writing, you're writing. 15 minutes to get ready. Okay. How much time to eat lunch? Preston, how much time for them to eat lunch?
15 minutes.
No. Read the question. 15 minutes to get ready, and how many minutes to eat lunch? It's at the top of your page. 30. So you write down 30 minutes to eat lunch. Landon, you can write that later. Okay? All right? What time should the family start eating lunch? Now here's something that you have on your desk. What am I holding up, boys and girls?
Clock.
A clock. If you can hear my voice, say clock.
Clock.
Okay? So keep it still now. So I want you to get your clock. Now, what time did they arrive?
You arrived at 2:30 p.m.
2:30. So your clock needs to look like that. When you are done, you guys will share. When you are done, show me your clock. Good. Now today, remember, we are working forward or backwards?
Backwards.
Backwards. Thank you. That was nice and loud, but not too loud. So we're working backwards. So we need to figure out what time should the family start eating lunch? Okay. Well, let's look at what they say. We have to work backwards. So, well, what do I know? So it's right here. If they arrive at 2:30, they have 30 minutes to travel, 15 minutes to get ready, and 30 minutes to eat lunch. What am I being asked to find? You're being asked to find the time the family should start eating lunch. Okay? So you're going to draw a picture to show each change. So we don't know the start time for eating, but we know when they arrive. So what I want you to do is put your clocks to the side because we have our time already there. And I want you to kind of draw a number line like so. And I want you to put a dot, and underneath that you're going to label start eating with a question mark. Because do we know yet? No. Now, we have to write down the arriving time. What time do they arrive? James?
2:30 p.m.
2:30 p.m. So we're working backwards, right? So we're going to start at the arrival time. Okay? So here's what I'm going to do. How long does it take to travel to the movie theater? In your whisper voice, tell me. 30 minutes. So I'm going to do this. 30 minutes. And I'm going to write here 30 MIN, which is short for minutes, right? We've seen that before. You have your glasses, Emily? Okay. Try to remember them tomorrow. Then I want you to put a little dot there because that shows us that is our 30 minutes that's gone by. Now, how long does it take for everybody to get ready? So they have to get ready before they travel. How long? Tell me, Camila. 15 minutes. So it's about half. So you write 15 MIN to get ready. And I have to label travel. Remember, if I'm writing, you are
Writing.
perfect. Now, how long does it take for them to eat?
50.
No. Tell me, Caroline.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Make sure you pay attention. 30 minutes. We'll make it all the way across. Whatever. It's fine for today. So that is 30 minutes to eat. Now we stop right there because that's all that's happened, right? So we're going backwards. We need to figure out when they should start eating to start the process of getting ready to go to...
Ophelia, could you call the front office, please? Ophelia?
To get ready to go to the movie. So I want everybody to get their clocks back out. Okay? So we start at 2:30, right? That's where we're at. So we have to go back. How long did it take for them to travel there? 30 minutes. We're not going this way. We are going backwards. So backwards is, oops. There it is. So 30 minutes, we're going to go back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So what time is it? Table 1, what time is it? 2 o'clock. So I'm going to kind of write this here so I know this time right here is 2 o'clock. And we're obviously on PM because not a lot of time has gone by to go back to AM. Preston, I would put that clock up. Okay? So now, how long does it take them to get ready before they leave?
30 minutes.
No,
15.
15. So if I stopped at 2 o'clock, which I have right here, we're going forward or backwards? Backwards. So let's all count together. 5, 10, 15. Good, nobody went on. So, because we're in a new hour, we went back. It is now what time? 1:45 because we went back. We didn't go forward, we're going back. So now what time is it?
1:45.
Exactly. Everybody write down 1:45. Make sure you label PM. Okay, when you're done, hold up your pencil. Well now, okay, so we have travel time and getting ready. So we have 1:45. We have to go backwards how many minutes? How long does it take for them to eat, Serena? To eat a good lunch, how long does it take, Serena? It says it right in there and it's right here. Yeah, everybody say 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So are we going to go forward or backward? Everybody say backward. Backward. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our fancy clocks, right? And we're going to count backwards by 5s. Ready? Go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We stop because that's at 30 minutes. So, table 1, can you do me a favor? And I just can't seem to remember what time that is. What time should, and I believe the question says, what time should the family start eating their lunch? Table 1, can you talk to your neighbors and then come up with an idea of what time that is? Talk to everybody. Nikki, tell Carl. Malachi, talk to Alexa and Mila. All right, you guys got an idea? Did you all come up with the same idea or same time? What time is it, Carl? I couldn't hear you. 1:15. If you agree with him, raise up both your hands and wave them like you don't care. So, are we talking about 1:15 a.m. or Caden 1:15 p.m.? p.m. He's right. So, what I'm going to write right here on my little fancy schmancy time line is I'm going to write 1:15 p.m. So the question is asking you what time the family should start eating lunch. So I'm a 3rd grader, almost 4th grader, so I'm going to write my complete sentence as the family should start eating at 1:15 p.m. When you have that written down, hold up your pencil. You're going to be using this tonight. This is going to help you guys. So when you work backwards, you'll be able to do some things like this. So it can help you visualize what you're working with. Okay, table 1's almost ready. Serena's ready. Table 2's almost ready. All right, so your next task, I'm going to kind of mix it up a little bit today. You are going to think of a problem like this. Theirs was we're arriving at the movie theaters to see Dumbo at 2:30, right? I want you guys to come up with your own story. Like, it could be anybody. It could be Mrs. Brown arrived at dinner at 5:30. She took 30 minutes to get ready. She took 15 minutes to get her kids ready. When does she need to start getting her kids ready? Make sense? You do not need to write it down. You do not need to work by yourself. You are going to work with your table mates. I will give you about 3 or 4 minutes to work. If you understand, say work backwards. Good. We'll talk about it for dojo points. Ready, go.